Hey y'all, it's Candy with KANDI'S Kreations. Today we're going to make this really cute elf wreath, and I got this from the Walmart. He is a tree topper. Love to use these as wreath attachments, y'all. This was loosey-goosey. Let me show you what I did. This is just some polyfill. You could, if you have some old Hobby Lobby bags, anything will work, okay? So this is also wired, and when we get him in there, I will probably position his hat like this or something like that, but this polyfill is going to help with it to stay firm. So I loved this one in particular because he has hands, and we're going to make him hold a lollipop. You could make him hold a present, you can make him hold a sign, you can make him hold all kind of cute things, and I thought it would just give it some extra character. I have fluffed this out. I just went around the edges, fluffed them all out, just literally just go around and fluff, fluff, fluff. I am going to bend this into an oval shape, and so I literally just kind of just go to my body, squish, squish. So we got this oval shape. And these are cut about 20 to 22 inches. I'm just doing the cruffle method, rolling these in, and we're going to cruffle it together, and we're going to just start working this bottom ring first. Just open it up and just stick it in there, and I twist mine 2 times. I'm going to alternate these colors. So I just find one close, open 2 ties, squish them in there. So that's a good full base. Love that. And he is really, really, really super light. So I want to open these meshes. I'm going to part the C's up here. And y'all, do not, especially when you're making these, don't lose your flow. I'm going a little bit higher because I want to add like a lollipop here. Wherever he is touching the mesh or any of these ties, I am dousing him down with glue. And you're going to want to hold him down really good. His scarf where it's touching. He's really cute. So let's make sure that we have, yeah, see, this is the flow of the oval we got going on. Keep that shape. All right, let me find my nail. All right, there we go. Hey, little fella. All right, let's do some magic on you. All right, let's see. I'm going to just bend his little hat however you want. You can do it however you want. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm adding my largest objects first. So I wanted to give him a lollipop. I have that is precious. So I'm going to put this in here first. I'm going to find some ties right here, and we're going to try our best to see these 2 ties, opening those up, and I'm going to twist it in there, and then we'll kind of adjust it to see how we can get it to like his little hands. This is why I chose this little elf, is because he had hands and he can hold things. I'm going to tap some glue on wherever he just touching anything right here. Just for extra security. And I'm gonna glue where he's tied in right there too. I just dabbed some glue there, so we just need to make sure he's extra secure. All right, let's add some ribbons. Okay, I do have a ball garland. I haven't decided if I wanted to cut it up, because you can also take a ball garland, work it in like this, but then I won't have enough to go all the way around. I think I am going to, I'm gonna glue his hand real quick. I am going to add my ribbons, and then I'm gonna cut this apart, and I'll work some of those and sprinkle them in, because I don't have enough, you know, to make it. Don't lose shape of his ears, y'all. You gotta have all those little details on check. This is the ribbon that I have. I'm going to pair it. We have some elf shoe ribbon, we have some elf ribbon, and just some elfy colors. And I do have a really pretty glittery red. So let's see what we're gonna pair up, and then we'll use two or three as the main ones, and then we'll use baby bows to do the rest. So definitely going to use this as the main one. We definitely probably need to see, this is so much white. I'm going to use this as an accent ribbon, and we definitely probably need to use these together, and we'll use these together. So let's get started with that. I want the letters running this way, not this way. I am crazy about that, so I'm going to have to do a judgment call here of how far I want to cut it, and I'm going to cut it right here. So we're going to do the Elfie ribbon. I'll go ahead, and he is also a one directional. So I'm just going to cut a couple of pops of these, long pops of these. And then we're going to do this sparkly red. And I'm going to do a one looper with that. Here is one loop. We're going to leave a little tail. We're going to twist this back, make this a pretty ribbon. Layer these up. So I want my ribbons going this way, this way. We're going to do it this way. Let's get the Elfie. Make sure he's facing the right way. Layer this on the top. So let's start here. I'll open the two ties. Just what I'm going to do is, like, I really want to still see this ribbon. So I'm trying to make sure if I can maybe waterfall this one by itself. I still want you to be able to read Happy Holidays. And we'll do these together. And I'm going to go somewhere inner right here. I'm going to open these ties and just tuck it here. We're just making our ribbons flow. Don't lose sight of his ear. And I do still want to see this elf, so I'm going to separate that. You want to show, you know, the character of your ribbons, because it's part of the theme, right? I thought this was a one directional, but apparently it's not, because his legs are upside down. That's a either way ribbon. With that here, I'm going to probably go somewhere right here. I think I'm just going to layer this one instead of putting the loop again. I just wanted to layer it. Tying that in with two ties. And we'll cut this one. Cut these into two different little bit of lengths. See how this is longer, and I did this glittery one shorter. All right, this is going to go right next to here. Find two ties. I gotta put something here, and then I'm gonna try to do a little pop of something here, and I'm gonna just roll this one because it's a double-sided. I like to, when I have double-sided ribbon, I like to try to roll it instead of cut it. Listen, I don't want your little ear getting lost over here, fella. Okay, so we got these. I'm going to just cut a 21 inch. I'm going to use that for the bottom, and we're going to dovetail this. And I'm not going to cut these. The reason I went ahead and cut that one is because it's going to come from the bottom right here. And I know that I'm only going to need it but so long. I'm gonna waterfall this one. I'm making a loop, little tail. Let's just, I want it to run this way. To me, that's what looks right, facing the front. And, all right, so I just opened up 2 ties, literally right behind his hat. And I'm gonna dovetail this little tail that I made with the 1 looper. And we're gonna put these together. And I'm going to just find right here 2 ties. And we will trim. I am going to trim this elf shoe one a little bit, give it a little bit of a haircut. Just dovetailing these ends, fold it in half, just cut it upward. It's going to help you. And so I'm going to do a 1 loop, just like I kind of did up there. This is about a 4-inch loop. I'm going to twist this back. I'm not going to cut this one yet. I'll see how long I want it to flow. See if we can find 2 ties under here. There we go. Just kind of pull these down. Make them lay good. Let's see here. See, look, we've got a little loop here. Just like if you want your loop to be a little bit bigger, just pull your loops. It'll adjust. Let's add some of this ball garland. Just gonna cut these in pieces. So I just kind of see where it separates good. So this, I'm doing like every 4 or so. There's 4. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just enough to get some and just sprinkle them. I am going to see what I have in likeness of these as well. So these have, what I see is 2 of the big white ornaments. I want to go ahead and proportion those out. So I'm going to go to the top and the bottom with these. So I'm just kind of going up here, and I glued the stick, and I'm just going to sprinkle these through up here. I'll do this one at the bottom. This one's at the bottom, so I am going to add some glue to wherever the ornaments are touching the ribbons too, because you want to make sure whenever I'm adding them to the top, I just really don't worry about it, but when it has the weight of hanging from the bottom, I always try to add more glue for that extra security. Y'all hear my dog? She's dreaming in her sleep. Alright, so let's see what we got cut up already. So I got here. Let's nestle some of these. I think I'm just going to use, I'm just going to do here, 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 and I'll save this. These ball garlands can get expensive, so if you can cut them up and sprinkle them throughout, that's the ticket. Okay, I got that here, that here, that here. I don't want these going directly across from each other, so I'm just going to kind of go low here. I got this one rando ball. I'm just going to sprinkle it because it already had so much here. I just went ahead and just added that one there. Let's put some of these lollies in there. We're getting to the end, guys. I don't want to waste this little pretty part. I like to have that. I like to keep it. So I want to get the most out of my money. These are not cheap, and so like that's, you want to get the most out of everything you can. Some of them have ropes on them, some of them don't. So let's, just like as we were cutting up a floral bush or something, let's see what we're working with. I think I'm going to go up top, but I'm going to leave this on there. I'll trim it. I'm going to stuff it. with no glue yet and get it where I want. Up here in this top corner, just making me a hole. Nestle that down in there to where it's peeking up, peeky. All right, so I got that one here, and I'm gonna offset low here. Put some of these smaller ones, sprinkle some of these smaller ones in here. We definitely gotta have something here. Love the pop of the just plain white and red. I love that to break up the green and the red. See how it's breaking that up? I love that. We're gonna proportion this, and then we're gonna do one here. And then we're gonna do one lower. And one here. Let's see if we can just combo this one up right here. Sprinkle that one there. I just like them nestled everywhere. I'm not pushing it all the way down because I want it to kind of poke up to offset this one over here. I want them to be at two different heights. All right, we got this one more, y'all. So, yep, I'm adding right there. All right, so I do have greenery that I think I might add. Sometimes when I use a flocked wreath base, I like to add pine to it. And if I use a pine wreath base, I like to add flocking to it. Some of these from Hobby Lobby, I love. They reminded me so much of Elf when I saw them. I would like to add a couple of these. I just love the shape of them as well. I like the red one there. It'll break up the green already. So we're just gonna nestle this right in here. I like it right here. Just dousing it down with some glue. These came from Jennifer with Jam Designs. You could use any pine picks if you want. I'm sure you could get some at the Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Let's see here. I definitely want to put some greenery in it. So I'm going to cut these in half. Just going to see where they break up good. Greenery here. We got greenery here, here. We need to go definitely straight to the bottom with this. It looks a little naked down there. I just feel like it needs something on the outsides. I am going to cut a little bit of this up. It needs something else to go on the outside, and then I'm for sure done. So we got that here, and I'm only going to do a few of these. I'm only going to cut. You can cut these in half. This came from, it's $2.59, and it's Christmas at Hobby Lobby. Doing the triangle, I'm proportioning this out. I'm going behind this lollipop. This one. So we got this here. We're doing triangle here, here. We're going high with this one, and then I'm done. I can't stuff another thing in this darn wreath. I hope everything made sense to you guys. Just like a little bit of the sprinkle on the cake. I like it. All right, here you go. Walmart tree topper with this little lollipop. Okay. This is what the back looks like. Y'all have a good weekend. Thank you for being here, and I love you. See you later.